Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the night's episode and the first episode of 2024 of The Plight of Princes. So, it's
1,000 years.
due to the fact that it's been so long since we last played. I have written up a small little piece for more or less of just explaining than anything else what's going on and where the party currently is, as well as what has been previously ongoing. The story of Plight of Princes begins with the celebration of a would-be destroyer's fall and the introduction to a new threat to the Sword Coast and Faerun as a whole. The Githyanki, led by Vlakith, their dread Lich Queen, assaulted the city of Neverwinter, stealing away members of nobility from across not only the plains, but also from the more mortal of Acoil, the princes who the Plight is undergoing. This party, consisting of Posey, the changeling now touched by the powers of the Abyss, Wittick, a warforged paladin who serves all who will offer, Serenus, the pebble-pelting party druid, breaking both mold and rules at every opportunity, one who was once king, Archon, party dad joke thesaurus and wizard, Kika, the child Archon warlock who has a literal fairy godmother, Runara, chief and last standing member of Team Normal, Asimar cleric of Verona.
I'm still in Team Normal, thank you.
Team Normal is fake.
Incorrect for news.
And unless I'm missing anyone, then finally we have Loyalty, the bardlock who actively works to tell his ex he's no longer interested in her, the issue being his ex is Titania. This party has been tasked by many powerful individuals who either do not have the means or the resources to go out and find the Spires of Lakith. Powerful magical artifacts which have been siphoning core arcane elements from all across Faerun. Invocation, conjuration, transmutation, necromancy, divination, abjuration, illusion, and enchantment. These have been draining individually from their respective school, and as such, affecting the world around them in a localized area. And should they and when they are destroyed or used by someone, they are incredibly powerful siphons for that specific school of magic. I believe at present the only two that are out of the party's current control or considered entirely MIA are abjuration and enchantment. Abjuration is believed to be within Waterdeep at present, or close enough nearby, whereas enchantment is currently pulling itself out of a pile of scientific failures and meat.
We also don't have conjuration.
From there, conjuration was the one with cloth.
Oh, yeah, I might not have counted that one because I forgot that
Because
we didn't count.
Technically unaccounted for because we don't know what's happened.
That's why I haven't marked it as destroyed.
That's why I was referring to the ones which are not either MIA or accounted for or in your possession.
I need to update my notes. Shocker.
So, one of these spires is currently grafted onto as a replacement horn to the Tiefling Destiny, a recurring villain from the previous campaign to which this is a sequel. A villain who heavily relies on walking on the coattails of others, their successes, capabilities, and powers, has turned, using the power of the enchantment spire, the entire city of Yatar into more or less a cult. But a cult of far more a case of keep smiling and nobody dies than it is of fervent worship. The party engaged him after Gith, who were present in the area, actively choosing to not engage the party, simply said, "Do what you will. we are done with him. And having a great disdain for him. His two sons, two individuals who are designed after him more than anything else and after a byproduct of another, fought the party at several instances, but seem now to have turned slightly against their father, realizing that there is a chance he may actually be beaten. But trust is hard earned. At present, 3 members of the party, the NPC assistant, companion, and brother to Kika, Kair, a definitely not brass dragon in the form of a Arakakra, Kika, and Runara are currently up above in the previous throne room, where the petrification turned to stone spell had been siphoned from Kika.
And low and one.
From downstairs. Sorry, hun?
At the end of last session, where low exploded.
Yeah,
the,
we're getting to that.
Okay,
We're
sorry.
getting there. We're getting there.
Sorry.
Let them cook.
We're just eager.
Sorry.
We're just eager.
No, I was trying to help. It's okay.
It's combat, hun. We all know why Dragon Brain. Anyway. Down below, falling down, but having a spell of invulnerability upon themselves, Destiny has proven impossible to harm. However, he has inadvertently caused himself to be counter-charmed at one point throughout this combat. And has sobered himself up quite significantly from being more than a little intoxicated throughout the day. He has fallen after falling to the command spell, which is not an attack, ergo, he did it. Fell down from one level to another through a trapdoor, which has now sealed back up. As he landed, he pulled himself up, and a button that was like an actual push-stop button was from his blouse fell out, it not protected, and a sealed capsule in the far room began to open up as what can only be described to the modern people as liquid nitrogen begins pouring up and out across the ground from it. Out pulls this fleshy, angry, hungry being, which, as it pulled itself up, let out an echoing cry, and just...
You're bleeding. I'm starving.
And we return to combat.
You're the only one with the initiative table, so we're in your capable hands.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I thought you guys would have it. Just a
You know
moment.
how it is.
You know how
you can
Roll20
see
be.
it, but we can't.
It's because we originally rolled initiative on the upstairs map, and we're now
Yeah,
on the downstairs
I think
map.
the initiative is probably on the
Ah.
upstairs. They're classed as different maps.
But because we've changed maps, we
Just
can't
tell
see
us whose turn it is. We trust.
So, previously it had been Runara, which is where we ended after Runara's command spell made Destiny fall.
Yes.
Now,
Amazing.
It's okay. You can take a nap.
now, it is Loyalty's turn.
No
Hi, love.
pressure. But welcome to the new year. It's your turn.
Hi.
Right.
Don't
so
stress.
from-
We've all forgotten everything.
Yep.
So from what I remember,
It was
that
immensely helpful.
happened from the last session. This was before the fall. After the let's just call it a thing, was in the center of the pit, what we're currently seeing on screen at the moment. Lo had ignited that with a hellish rebuke, picked up one. I'm saying this also for Nemo's benefit because Nemo wasn't present for that session.
Yeah.
Christ.
Which is why I'm saying it now.
Yeah,
So
no,
that-
you're right.
Low dimension doored up to the top up to the upper floor. So it's currently in the corridor with Kayak, Kika, Runara, and the two sons.
This sounds. I mean, everything sounds right. What am I saying? Hey, there's the initiative order.
Ah, we can see.
Yes, this is
Everyone
probably what-
memorize.
right, we were having a conversation about memory before we went live. This is what I mean by my memory. And I remember specific details
Frog,
like
I
that.
got you. Go.
So, in terms of what I'm actually doing, I'm not entirely sure. Other than Lo will be
End of sentence.
Lo will be slightly perturbed by the two sons being there, because I'm presuming that they're in eye shot.
That would be correct. They will be within eye shot of you as they are up there, and one of them has basically already pushed past Runara in a situation of now and rather than ask for permission, ask for forgiveness later, and removed the spell, but is now storing a 6th level spell in their eye.
Right.
You know, normal things. You didn't miss much.
Yep, I feel like I'm following at least 10% of what's going on. Let's go.
Same as the rest of us,
That's
mate.
better than average.
So, what I would probably say then is, upon seeing them, Lo's fur stands on end, and will probably use my bonus action to inspire Kika, Runara, and one. No, hang on, I can't do that. Inspiration 2.
Mantle of Inspiration, is that what you mean?
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. I mixed up a standard inspiration with my mantle of inspiration, so that's on me.
No, we're good.
You're fine. You're fine.
Why am I acting like I'm running this combat?
Practice.
In a panic, Lo will probably inspire Kika.
I love you.
Kika, you are now inspired as you just get up there and just hear from the little distance, just a little behind you, of active little feeties going, what the fuck are they? What are they doing here? And from that, is that your turn? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Because that was just a bonus action. I will probably just take a dodge.
Okay.
Because I can't necessarily think of anything.
Safe option.
Valid.
We'll take.
That's valid.
It's always valid.
Now then, from one valid action to down back in the pit you go. Hey Poe, it's your
Oh shit,
go.
my fucking turn?
Yes,
Christ.
it is your fucking turn.
What did you say about memorizing the turn order?
I don't remember anything. We were just talking about this. So I think, because this thing's just, dry iced its way out of its crate.
Yeah.
I think Pox's instinct is the blood hunter instinct of like, I don't mind if it's my action to do this, but what's my immediate read on it? What kind of creature is it? What capabilities does it seem to have just from as it's emerging? Obviously it has sentience.
So, what I will do is I'll ask you to give me an intelligence check.
Great, I'm great at those.
If you want to, you can either turn this into a survival check or an intelligence check to recall your previous encounter with this creature.
Oh right, we established that we had. Well, this is the one that got in a bitch fight with Gregor, huh? I could just go there and get my notes on this creature, which I took in incredible detail.
If you want,
They have history.
what I will say about that, you can go to those notes in a second, but for the sake of the narrative, like you can do that after a turn. But what I will say for now is, you have that immediate repulsion of recognition. This is something that you are familiar with. it is absolutely an aberration. There is like, or a monstrosity. It fits into
Yeah.
that category, and like one could affect the other. Like it's mutable in that way.
Mhm.
It's definitely hostile, but its eyes are transfixed exclusively on Destiny right now.
Useful.
Actually, give me an insight check.
Oh, that's much better. I'll take that, yeah. Fuck it, luck. I've got one luck point. I refuse
Welcome
to
back,
suffer this
guys!
indignity.
The first roll.
Marginally better.
Well, it is marginally better, you know. It's +6 to the roll.
It's not
even
a
better.
1.
Yeah. If you'd rolled another 1, I'd be like, "There's a fire elemental in front of you." You should
That's,
fuck
I
off."
think, karmic punishment for the joke I made before stream.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Making you spend
Yeah.
your luck.
Yeah.
You have seen this before. You felt this before. You understand that expression on that creature. Even if you've not seen it on your own face, you've seen it on faces you've taken. The recognition of an animal that has just gotten its chain free, and the whip master is right there.
Yeah, thought so. And does Destiny seem like he got hurt from the fall at all? Like, does he still
Not
seem
really.
impervious?
He still seems impervious, but there is an immediate look of,
Oh,
again,
fuck.
the bear is out of the cage.
Okay. One's not
That's
actually there, so it's just me and Widdick down here.
Correct.
And the
Here you.
Myrmidon, the MVP. I forgot.
And your
Um,
MVP
so-
Murray.
And Serenus is a
Also-
fire
also-
elemental.
Also, Serenus is down there as a fire elemental
Oh,
right now.
Right, yes, you are the fire
Yes, that
elemental.
fire
I was like,
elemental
what
is
was the big
Serenus.
fire elemental from?
That's another player.
Serenus!
I'm the only reason why you can
Um,
see down there.
You know what? You're right, and I should give you proper respect.
Exactly.
Like, fine, fuck you, you can't see anything, just goes entirely dark.
Can I? This is a separate room, yes?
Correct, yes. That is upstairs.
Is this a solid wall?
That's more like a balcony. Like, so you see how there's stairs to your
Oh.
left?
Ah.
If I can't, if I look up the stairs, can I see a way into that room on like this wall?
It goes up like 20 feet and it's like elongated, so it's a little bit of like a, not really. It's one of those things where it's dark up above, there isn't a torch.
Okay, well then what check am I making could I do that? If I
Easily.
tried to,
You've got a friend who is the fire elemental, so he can choose to like lean slightly so he doesn't scorch you that little bit that you'd feel.
just
and you
jump, grab the bottom of the rail and go up. Because someone who's generally on a roof most of the time.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. So,
I want
You do
aerial
see-
view, and also I want to see what's in here.
okay. So you do see that there's another doorway to the right further down, and you see the
Beholder that's about to eat your ass.
that needs many things. Not even he could like let's be real. He won't get lucky enough to have a beholder in his grasp. So you can see that there's a door to the right, like up and to the right, that has a little bit of electricity sparking from it, like as in just the crackle of some sort of energy or electricity.
Some kind of power.
Mm-hmm.
Fuse box, perhaps?
Not unakin to the sparking that's going on down below by Grok's residence, basically. That's the only way I can really describe it.
What? God, it's been so long since I've been in this character. What's the
There we go.
stupidest thing I could do right now? I'm gonna.
Go try to make out with Carnage. Go.
Hey, okay. This is Pox. I'll
How can you be a
Lean-
monster fucker when you are the monster?
lean over the balcony. Widdick, you got it down there?
Drugs out
Give me a verbal answer, my man.
Oh, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun. I'm going. How much movement would you say that took?
Let's see. So, 20 up, and I'd say that take about 30 to 35.
Yeah, so
I'd
that'll
say
be my.
45 to there. Like literally, you can go there and like
Was it my
jump
action to
almost.
use the insight check? Sorry, it's fine if it was.
No. I like
Okay.
the
then
inside
I'll
check I was
action
just
dash.
giving. Okay. Boogie, boogie, woogie.
So I can. I'll be sensible, ish.
Walk up by the wall.
I'm gonna press myself to this corner and peek in, basically.
Okay. As you peek in, from your point of view on that angle, you'd see.
I love when that's the way that's being expressed. You see this exact triangle of mistakes.
Hmm.
I see a dark room. Amazing.
Sorry, can you actually not see that?
I can see a dark room and a little bit of light. If there's a token or anything, I do not see it.
Nope, that's kind of the point. You kind of can't see the token that's there.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Actually,
lovely.
actually, that's a fair point. You kind of. Oh, hang on a sec. I know what I'm doing wrong. There we go.
Can I clarify?
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's a few small chests that are in the room, and you can see racks of weaponry that are. There's this moment of where you pause and look in and go, is this like an army you kit out like a group of soldiers in? Or is this fucker's personal stash of shitty stove?
Tributes. Okay. No, either way, not what I'm looking for, but I'm just gonna yell back, shout if you need me. That's me. I'm trying to find something. There's something else. There's something we're missing, and I want to find it. But...
As you shout, there must be something else. Serenus, it's your
I don't
turn.
see that. What am I playing?
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, actually, I think. Hang on a sec. Let me just check. Yeah,
I think
just
you
a sec.
die, actually.
No. I was looking for the Myrmidian. I thought the Myrmidian wasn't sure if it was on your turn. Curls was at the top. He does it at the top. So
Oh.
I was going to see if he's going to try and drop kick Destiny, but he's not going
never
to do that
remembered
yet.
his turn, and I will not start now.
That's fine. Serenus, you are a fire elemental.
Yeah, but it's just debating what will be the best course of action.
What is the best thing to fire elemental?
Well, as I said, there's nothing that's going to be able to hit against man who can't take any fucking damage.
As usual, I have run away without communicating anything of help.
Of course.
The pile of corpses that's kind of in front of me and things like that.
Yep, the rejects.
That's been
Ow.
exploded.
It's
exploded.
dead, but would you say it's quite
Debatable.
flammable?
As flammable as a person is.
So quite flammable then.
Yep. It's about to smell like shit in here if you're about to do what I think you are, but yeah.
You think I can't smell shit?
Oh no.
I will.
I was gonna say, one of us is a warforged and the other one's got enough trauma, she'll be fine.
Given that given that through the fire form I can basically squeeze through a space that is narrow as 1 inch wide, could I move myself into this mound in front of me and basically just cook the entire thing?
You basically just want to turn into the pyre at the center of this, burning his bacon.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, yeah. With a very... like the sound of air being pulled out of a vacuum, you just into it, and you are now cooking the interior meat. So for the sake of this, I'm going to put you here. Also, please never make...
I'm so glad that it's just us three down. This is the weirdest trio of people to leave on their own.
This is the opposite of Team Normal.
Yeah, like, truly you've managed to find the only combination of people who would not have a reaction to this.
After you moved over the corpse of the draconic mutation that you were fighting earlier.
Oh yeah, that's the...
all I'm saying is, like, if I cook this thing, there's a certain thing that's just woken up that looks hungry. Maybe it's gonna come over.
It's legitimate strategy.
If you want to
making dinner.
given how some of you know how voracious Gregor is, by all means, feed this thing. I'm sure there is no negative connotations to that at all. Anyway, moving on. Wittick, my darling dear lad, my beep boop robot man. What you doing?
Beep, 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 beep.
You.
Pull him.
Am I allowed to clarify on a specific
It's not your
point?
turn and you're upstairs, hun.
Okay, never mind.
So hold tough for a second. When it comes to your turn, we'll check.
So, two things. One, when he fell, is he prone?
Yes, he's pulling himself up from prone.
I'm going to grab him by the legs.
Okay, you basically have to wrap around him, but like again, it's like bouncing off of something which just does not want to have like force put against it.
Okay.
But you can try it, but I will say you can do it. Given that he's prone, it would have an advantage, but given that he's invulnerable, there would be a negative. So I'm going to say make me a straight athletics check roll.
I'm
Like
going
Homer
to
Simpson. Go on.
and throw him at the fucking symbiote.
You just grab him, and there's a moment of just...
Just
Hang on a sec. There is a gift for this. Hold on.
But honestly,
Bellissima.
I thought he was going to do the Hulk smash thing when he grabs Loki and starts going. Bang, bang, bang,
No.
bang.
He does this. He just starts spinning the bastard by the legs. He just grabs him by the legs, just spins, and you let go. And as you do, I tell you what, roll me a d6.
Ooh, okay.
Helicopter. 4. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So many gifts. Everyone wants that to get the shit kicked out of him
Throw
by
the
Carnage.
man.
Throw that man! Throw that stinky bastard man! Okay, now let's have fun and see where this disgusting monster shows up. And also we'll see where Gorak will come in as well. Grok the Harvester, let's see. Initiative for Grok. A 10. So he is a little bit a ways. And unfortunately for him, I think Carl's booking it for the book.
I need it.
With that is the end of the turn. But Grok is going to use...
Yeah, because I don't really have any bonus actions I want to use.
Grok is going to, at the end of your turn, now that something is within 30 feet of him, use his Mage Bane ability.
Oh,
I
sweet.
roll a d20. If he succeeds on the DC, i.e. a 19 or a 20, he will consume the spell and gain that much of a modifier to his attack and damage rolls.
That's fine.
He is the Harvester, the clue's in the name. Proficiency is +5, so slash roll 1d20 +5. That's 35. Wittick, you throw him, and there's this moment of absolute horror as, like a veil, like a wedding veil almost that was cast over himself. You just see it all just dragged, almost like a sheet that was placed over a table, but all of the ornaments and everything that was on the table were left, just the sheet gone. And that invulnerability drops, and he hits the floor, and his you can see like the bases of his palms actually touching the grit now, where there was always that fine layer. And behind him, you can just see like that sparking electricity from the unit behind him, as Grok begins pulling himself up, and now is going to regen 9 wounds every turn, 9 health every turn. In addition, +9 to hit to his standard to hit, and +9 damage to his standard damage.
Fine.
Wittick, you don't like this guy.
Oh yeah, I know.
But there's still a part of you going, ooh, it's gonna hurt. And thankfully, far the view of this and this horrifically grim and terrifying scene. Kika, it's your turn, darling. What are you doing?
I'm trying not to have a panic attack because I almost got turned to stone, but I'm okay now, and I don't know what to do. And this is all closed off, isn't it?
Where? The
Like the floor. I've genuinely forgotten. It closed back up. So like.
Oh right. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, that's
I
why,
thought
like,
it
we
opened
can't
up,
see
that's
this.
how we made
The
it
room
fall.
has sealed up. That's why you guys needed a light, because you couldn't see. So we're genuinely in a separate room, like... I don't know! So, I mean, yeah. Jesus, he genuinely doesn't know what to do. Except try to stop herself from having a panic. Gives herself, like, a bit of a... to check and like
there's as it is fading, but it's more like you know where when you've been out and there's been mud and there's like a thin layer of mud that's like kind of really soft and smooth, but it crumples away when you touch it, like
yeah, like that
you
kind
know,
of clay, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like clay in that way. It's just like peels off, and your like interior, like your hands are there and your feathers are there, but you have to dust it off. It almost comes off in like a powder
Yeah.
at times. There's a moment of which you can't fully comprehend. And hey, buddy, you had a near-death experience.
Yeah,
How about you're only a D100?
I figured. In case everybody forgot who Kika's mom was.
Yay, wild magic.
Wild magic.
I want to say in
Wild
chat because
magic.
Ass won't check Discord right now. The first time we fought this guy was also our first session back after a New Year's.
Yeah.
Who, Grok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It rhymes like
4 years ago, but
poetry.
yeah.
And
Don't say 4 years
Things
ago.
went so well 4 years ago for the planet.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
I haven't had to
Let's
look at this
see.
table in forever.
Oh, what a lovely option.
Oh, is it a good one?
For me, it's great.
Oh no.
And for you, it's also going to be great temporarily. Roll a D10.
Oh, it has
Don't look
connotation.
at, don't look
Do
at the
not-
book. Don't look at the book.
do
Don't
not
look
change
at the
it.
It's
book.
always
Well,
great
then.
when there's a secondary roll. It's always good when there's a secondary roll. 9.
So, King,
Yeah.
Loyalty, Kaerk, Kika's familiar, the two brothers,
Sorry.
Lunara.
Sorry.
You all take 9 necrotic damage.
Sorry, I imploded a little bit.
And Kika, you now have
I
what was-
regain that.
No, that's how much temporary health you have now instead.
Yeah.
Sorry, how much did you say it take?
9.
9 each.
Do we round 4 with a resistant or 5?
You are not resistant to this effect.
I'm resistant to correct damage.
You are not resistant to this effect.
Okay.
I believe I
Necrotic
am.
is the closest equivalent. No. When I say that, I mean as in this is ignoring damage,
Resistances.
negations, resistances. This is
Okay.
raw magic straight.
It's a wild
siphoning.
magic sword from an Archon. It's pure. And it's
I mean,
bad.
if you want to treat it like
Restraint,
this, guys,
restraint.
we could treat it as force, if you would like instead.
Essentially, yeah, because that's what force damage is. Pure magic, so yeah.
So,
Sorry, I
you guys all
panicked
get
and I
that.
imploded a little bit.
and there is a Archon bubble of star magic all about Kika right now. And that is the
Yeah.
temporary health.
I think that's, yeah. She's gonna crouch down and breathe. She's not doing well.
Okay. That's fine, though. She's not as traumatized as her mother yet. I'll work on it.
She's
Back
getting there.
downstairs. Back downstairs.
Wow.
The Myrmidian.
Wow.
Throw out
Myrmidian
a
is-
word.
No. Don't you worry,
Okay,
darling.
you
You'll
do it.
get yours next. Just a moment, please.
Oh my god, this guy's fucking down on the ground, just like, oh no, my magic. Hello, how you doing?
The shield is gone. It's just holding it in two hands. It just lifts the hammer up over its head with advantage. It's gonna try and smack the shit out of him with a thunderous smite. So
Good.
let's see if he hits. With advantage, that's 22. So that hits. That's going to be an additional 3d10.
And everybody
36.
upstairs hears a loud, thunderous bang.
I'm sure that's probably
We
fine.
just really, the ground just goes like dust. That little layer of dust kicks up.
The false floor goes.
Yep. I'm sure
And,
everything's fine down there.
That was probably fine.
I have to actually
Oh,
look at
dude.
Destiny's health now because previously he's not been targeted.
Yeah, because that's what I love about Thunderous Smite. Your weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you.
Yeah, it's really annoying most of the time, but then sometimes.
Sometimes it's funny.
It's so great.
That's 26. 34 damage!
Lovely.
Oh, I mean, he also needs to do a strength save.
Oh no, he's failed that.
Oh, okay,
He's
good.
failed that.
Destiny
so he's
doesn't need to
another
make
10 feet
strength
away.
saves. What's the point?
So good news. He's on 2/3 of his health from just the Myrmidian. It's Myrmidian, man. I'm just saying.
MVP.
So to save on time, is there anything Carrick's gonna do upstairs?
Check on his sister.
Okay. Make an Arcana check with Carrick, just so I'm not tabbing back up. Actually, I will do because one's also got a turn coming up.
Fair.
Sorry in advance.
What did you do?
Move her.
Congratulations, you got her away from Grok. What a travesty. You got the mage killer away from the mage. How dare you?
Okay, I rolled a 9.
Carrick rolled a 9. It's yeah, Kika hasn't had like, an outburst like this in a very long time.
She has not. Can he physically touch her because you said that there was like a bubble around her now? Or is that just the aftermath of the spell?
He can reach out towards her, and that's like the temporary health is the star field about her,
Okay.
and like moves can like move to touch her. But it's anyone who's had to have their. This is an experience which, as an electrician, I just realized most of you do not know. But if you've ever been bodily incredibly close to incredibly high voltage in your life and been very aware of, you are this close to being electrocuted. But you're not electrocuted. But he can touch her without harm. But there is a thing of like,
Is it like the fuzzy static over the screen of old TVs?
that would be the very gentlest way to describe it. It's a lot more like,
Like
you
that,
know, you can
that turned up, basically.
you know, you can, like, if you pass a generator or like you pass a power plant, you can hear it.
Mhm.
He can feel it.
Okay. I mean, he's kind of just sort of like very tentatively, sort of like cooing little sounds of comfort in the Aarakocra tongue to just be like, hey, it's okay, we're okay, we're all still here, just Big Brother mode.
Yes, understood. With Big Brother mode ongoing, it is now going to be one's turn.
I can probably see down the hole to a degree.
It's closed.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, the
Yes.
floor is closed up.
How did we get Destiny down there if the floor's closed?
It
You
closed
commanded him
behind
to
him.
fall. You commanded
then
him to
closed.
fall, and then it was closing as you
As
guys
we were
shot up.
closing.
You guys shot up with loyalty. Basically, like, it was the turn. It was closing up. He went back up and was locking it. So you had a turn. You got up, commanded him to fall. Lo grabbed King and teleported up. Kika and Carrick were already following you up because
Okay.
Carrick was getting out, as was Kika. So there was like that moment of he fell as you guys basically all in one rapid So 1.
There's probably a way down that isn't the hole. I suggest we find it to retrieve our friends.
As you're saying that, the two brothers do look towards each other and to you, and do kind of quietly say, we know how to get down. We can show you."
If you would be so kind to lead the way.
And they're going to proceed. It will take 2 turns for you guys from here at a full dash on your respective turns to find the entrance, being guided directly by them and not having to make the investigation checks. But but to summarize for the people who are upstairs, if anyone pursues these guys as they move, it's basically towards the top left-hand side of the building, underneath the kitchen area, and it's several levers have to be pulled from this side for a side of the stonework to push and go down, but that will take 2 turns of you guys moving to get to it.
Yep, I'm game with that.
Okay.
To help cover their... Not so much eager to get down, but hopefully getting there to cover their escape as well.
Understood. As you're... Oh, I almost grabbed the wrong thing. As you're there, let's see. Close this one up. I will make Destiny's now Constitution check, because he's concentrating on something. Welcome back. He succeeded that one, so unfortunate. That would have been funny. He fails. He succeeds the concentration check. Oh, he actually got hit twice. Roll again, you. Nope, can't say that word. He does succeed for the second one too. You could tell I don't like some of my own characters and want to see them get fucked up. So he's going to panic, and he's going to attempt to teleport. Got anything to stop him?
No, I don't have any level 3 spells. Otherwise, I'd counterspell that.
As you're there trying to do it, he begins forming like an arcane energy around himself, and essentially like trying to open a but essentially like space like an eye to like walk through, like, you know, basically like an oval shape to like open and run through. As he tries to open it, like he lifts it up and puts it out to his hand. As a reaction, you just see like almost like a toad or a frog's tongue just like flesh wraps around it before it gets yanked back and consumed by Grok.
We have counterspell at home.
Yeah.
Grok now, teleport is a level, I believe level 4? It wasn't teleportation circle. Yeah.
Teleport is a level 7.
So teleport and teleportation circle are both quite high.
Stellar. So now he's got plus 16.
Oh, it's cumulative. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that for
There's
us.
a reason Gregor was having issues.
My only note on this guy, by the way, was this bitch is fast. It took me that long to work it out because I used to write all my notes in code. But yes, that was my only note.
So that's his turn. He's going to try to run basically around and past the golem, like fully aware he's going to be taking attacks of opportunity. He doesn't care. He's just trying to run. Whoa, I nearly dragged him. So I'm just going to have the Myrmidians swing at him because, well, fuck him. Wrong thing. Does that hit him? It does. Okay. Minus 12. I almost removed the other half of his health, not the 12 that was being removed, but the others. I had the number of what he would have left in my head before what I had to take off. So he does that. Another con check for him as he's running. Fair enough, Destiny. You don't want to drop concentration on a certain spell on a certain giant.
Bitch.
Drop the spell. Drop the spell.
He runs to there and basically just like pins himself up against the wall and is heavy breathing as he's been smashed in the head. You can even see like at the side of his head there's blood going down, like this like brackish kind of blood from the hit from the maw, like the maul of the Myrmidian, and he is panicking. Anakin,
Did he run past me?
a little bit. Do you want to smack him?
I mean, I'm using the greatsword right now, so.
I'm a fucking hit him, says he. I'm a fucking hit him, says he.
Oh.
Aw.
AC 12.
Yeah.
He didn't need to cast mage armor. He had fucking invulnerability on.
You demon. That's fine.
At the end of his turn, it's now going to be Runara. Runara, are you following the two brothers upstairs, or what are you going to do?
No, I'm gonna pull the lever to open the trapdoor.
The lever got broke.
Lever got broke last
Did
time.
it
It got-
broke? Ah, well, fuck.
It got broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as he fell, it cracked.
Kay
He
was
fell
so
on it.
ready to come in like the smarmy intelligent asshole.
Like,
And be like, you
well,
guys are running, but
lever,
I'm
dog.
gonna
Well,
pull the
shit.
lever.
I
mean,
Can I
Runara,
open
Runara-
the door?
So real quick, it's like I'll open the lever as you hold the broken lever.
Lever
Like,
in your
oh,
hand.
because remember, Kayork assisted you in breaking it previously.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you
he
know
bit
what?
into-
It was
Oh,
your
that takes a minute.
idea.
What, you use mending?
Yeah, it takes a minute.
He's
fuck.
mending to fix the leak. I mean, that's what it's for.
Hey, Kay. Missed you, bud.
Yo,
I love you, Kay.
how'd you play this
He's
game?
warming up for tomorrow. Just wait, guys.
God.
No, don't.
I'm-
Put it back.
His warm-up game.
This is really why I'm putting him under such duress, because I'm one of his fellow players next tomorrow chat, and that's why I'm like, hey, warm up, Kay, get him back in the rhythm.
No, go back
No.
to sleep.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play my own game and I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna go my own.
You can go your own way.
Your own way. Go
Little
your
fourth
own
level
way.
Cure wounds on myself.
Stellar. You just from that 9, you negated the damage you took from Kika.
Alright.
What was I up to? Oh, I'm over half health now. Nice.
Hell yeah.
You're
I'm
like,
probably gonna die
yeah.
down here.
Nah, I'm gonna come help.
Yeah, alright. I guess I'll follow. Yeah.
okay,
follow
so
the
you
fucking
follow them. You basically move, but you don't
leaves.
dash. Hey. Look who their dad is. Leave them alone. Okay,
Right,
at
fine.
the end of Runara's turn,
How many channel divinities do I have again?
you
What-
look
what'd
you
you
look
say, bud?
away as you look away as you strike towards Destiny, and as you do, Grok's right next to you.
He's over there.
Ooh, Big Daddy can punch.
Staring towards you, he is going to attempt to bite and rip into you.
I'd rather you didn't.
I should say there was another note. There was another note with the other note, and the other note was big gore pile. So
Yes, because the other thing that this character did quite well was rip chunks out of
was
Gregor.
just absolutely annihilate bitches. Yeah.
It's like, yes. What's the one guy who survived him? Gregor.
Well, I have an armor class of 20, so.
And also, you're not very good to digest.
Yeah, I'm
There's
middle
no
of wood.
flesh.
Not very digestible.
As he's aiming towards you, his arm turns into like a large carved like axe style look and swings towards you twice. So
Wait.
let's see. This is plus 16 to his standard plus 9. So this is plus 25.
So
I
why?
think he's
So
gonna-
why are you rolling?
See how hard he hits him.
He might roll a 1.
True. And
Nat 20.
no, not 20. Any resistances, bud?
Yeah, I resist everything.
Have you got any resistances to say in your defense? Please say so now.
Hold it.
Think.
No.
Honestly, I don't think I have any resistance. The only
I
thing
think
I
your
yeah,
resistances is a large health pool.
yeah, disease and poison.
Mm.
I think that's about it.
Well, the good news is you will actually be resisting stuff then, because he does
Good.
additional damage resistance, is it?
Advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and resistance to poison.
Okay. Good news. His additional damage is poison.
That's good. Cool.
So that would be the plus damage that he had from earlier. Well, he can change it, but right now it's poison. Because the last thing he was fighting was Gregor.
Gregor. You can
And he's
change
trying
his
to-
damage.
Things suck.
So,
Sorry,
good
I
news.
decided to play a blood hunter, which studied this sort of like fucked up monster
Yeah.
things, so it gave Daph
That's
an
it.
excuse to make all these fucked up
Thanks,
monster
girls.
things.
Thanks.
Thanks,
So you're
girls.
welcome, but also I'm
So-
sorry.
You take 16 points of slashing damage, and because you have resistance to his type, instead of it being what did that work out at? 15. Let's see, 16. So instead of it being 20 necrotic, or 20 poison, it's 10 poison.
Oh, good.
And the second one,
Oh, right. There's the second one.
I think this guy had a lot of attacks. It's very fast.
so 9 slashing. So 9 slashing and 8 poison.
9 slashing and 8. Okay.
He is then going to attempt to feed.
Please no.
On what?
There's living wood.
Yeah, but
Yes.
it's wood. It's not
Yeah,
flesh.
It's,
Yeah,
still
no.
it's still organic matter, though.
No.
Ah,
We
Give me a
have
second.
one joke.
No, no,
so
no.
total altogether, the next thing you're going to take is about 15 points of damage.
Tell me when you
Total
go down.
15.
Total 15 after reductions.
Cool.
How you doing, Chief?
You still up?
Oh, yeah?
that cut out in
That
a
cut
really
out.
funny way.
We're good.
You good?
We're good. We're good, he
I looked
says,
at your
an
health at
octave
the
higher
start of
than
this
normal.
game. I don't think you're good, Chief.
We're fine. It's all groovy.
Still an octave
Oh,
higher
okay.
than normal.
In like how many digits?
2.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a plus.
I'm
It
also
would
in 2
probably
digits.
be 1 if I didn't have 11 hit, 11 temp.
Okay. Okay. You know,
Everyone say
we
thank
can work
you
with
to.
that.
Everyone say thank you to your bard.
Yep.
Yep,
mhm,
thank you.
mhm,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So moving on from that, it's just like giggling maniacally as it's feeding. Like literally, it's weird. It doesn't bite. Its teeth don't extend like where it has its face, but a portion of it extends out, and it's like every small ounce of it explodes in tiny pieces like little barbs and yank portions of your living wood away into itself. And as it does
Cool.
that, it does also gain temporary health.
Great.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
I can pick up what you're putting down.
So, honey, what you doing?
Run.
Running?
Running.
You're gonna follow the brothers duo?
I will be following the brothers duo. I only just realized because they're red and blue, and I've been watching a lot of Mist playthroughs that they're reminding me of the two brothers from Mist a little bit.
Oof.
So I'm just gonna move on from that. No, we'll be following, but as we approach that hallway that turns off towards the dinner table scene, Lo has a sudden sort of follows for a little bit, then looks back, looks around the corner just to check if they're okay. And sort of has a thought of, do we start evacuating or not? And sort of says that to Kayak and One as they pass by.
You can see that
One-
Kayak's thinking about it.
One, what do you say? Or is one here?
Is
I
One
don't-
here?
We'll say that one looks at the group and realizes, are you with us? Move the Ouija board, Nemo. Come on, tell
Oh,
me,
God.
buddy.
Is one in the room with
Hello?
us right
Sorry,
now?
cut out a bit there.
Hey!
Hey,
I had to use my Ouija board to get him back.
Hello.
One, are you
Yes.
looking at getting out with the rest of the party right now? Because it seems like things are a little,
Oh, absolutely.
stellar. So you move with them. Are you moving to leave entirely, or are you following the duo trying to get towards the entrance downstairs?
Well, I'm following the duo just to confirm that
Because you...
other party members are coming with us to leave.
Okay. So you make that way. It's closer to the entrance anyway, so it does kind of work out for everyone.
I think what I was trying to say was that Lowell is very visibly conflicted and very visibly panicking, but he's trying to be as helpful as he can for trying to save as many people as possible. So he can just keep
Right now, it's just your party. Everyone else in here is fucking dead.
not
Except for the medical tent outside. Full of innocent, helpless people.
right. That this was partly why I mentioned the dinner table seat to check if they were still alive. If that's the case, then Lo will be continuing with the two brothers, but will just generally have the demeanor of a very, very frightened cat.
Having the demeanor of a frightened cat is at most a bonus action, so we'll leave you there for the minute, hon. And we're gonna move downstairs. Oh.
Oh, it's not my turn already, is
it
it?
sure is, boy, because
Yeah.
all we're doing is running.
Yeah.
We're on a different floor.
I went from
Oh,
having a
also-
fun time where I'm joking around to being the only person who can help in a bad situation.
Yeah. Also, it's gonna be like that fucking TikTok
is it-
where, hey,
is it my turn?
holler if you need help.
Yeah. mhm.
Is it my go now?
No,
No,
it's
it's me.
Poe's go.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I think literally Pox goes up and starts looking around and is like, okay, when the fighting kicks back up with, when we can hurt Destiny, I'll go back, and then just immediately hears combat noises and it's like, fucking god.
And he was like cackling croc. And the sound
yeah, I
which,
knew that Croc was there, but I was hoping for many things.
you hear the sound of living metal being carved and bent and torn.
Okay.
And you look down and yeah,
Yeah,
buddy's
I'm
getting
gonna
fucked
sprint
up.
back. I can't see Serenus, but I can smell barbecue.
yeah,
Which
barbecue.
Pox really should have a trauma response to, but truly doesn't. And I'm gonna kind of completely opposite of how Pox normally is, completely unstealthy, just kind of like hit on the banister and be like, Widdick, come on, we're going. And I'm going to attempt. Oh, I want this on record. If this doesn't work, it is the mistake of my life. I need him to make. I'm gonna try and do Curse of Binding on
Okay.
not Carnage.
On Grok the Harvester.
Grok. I will get that in my head
No, you're fine.
eventually. It's a strength save, and I'm gonna amplify it, which means it will hurt me, but that's okay.
Okay. Amplifying it does what?
It just makes it last longer.
Okay.
basically, if it fails, its speed's reduced to 0. It can't use reactions. And if I amplify it, it affects it until it succeeds the strength save. It just keeps going.
What's the DC?
11.
Ooh.
Because my int is so bad. But I'm hoping
I rolled
it's
really well.
quick. Okay.
Sorry, bud. Bear in mind, I was just the dice. That's not his mods. He is a speed over strength.
He's speed over strength, but
it was very much so the Viper versus the Mountain with him and Gregor, but that doesn't mean he isn't, like, at least a tiny bit strong. But also, I rolled high.
yeah, fucking insane. That's fine. Then, having kind of reached out with my weird blood tendrils, and I still take the damage, because that's how that works.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have temp. Oh!
Everyone say thank you to your bard.
Thank you, Bard. I forgot about that.
Thank you, Bard.
What can I do? You don't have to just attack with an action. But from here, covering fire is probably the best thing I can do. Yo, Pox, we gotta start making some weird arrows.
Yeah.
Demon.
I have to avoid the urge to just shoot Destiny, which is what I want.
I know, right? He's like, he's right there. Son of a bitch.
You know, potentially his sub co-creator. I want him
pin him
dead.
against the wall.
That would be such a cinematic death, but unfortunately, Pox does actually like Widdick, which is a rarity. Okay. Pox is gonna do something that she doesn't normally do. Okay, that's what we do. And just whistles as loud as she can. And I'm gonna shoot at him. Don't necessarily expect to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have cold on the bow? Did I even have it on the crossbow even?
Who even remembers?
Who's
I
to
think you were
say?
using primarily your scimitars last time.
I was gonna say, I feel like it was cold on the scimitars, yes?
Yeah, because you
That
had
feels right.
been cutting chains.
I was still sharpshooter just because...
The AC isn't super amazing. This is
No.
more of a stack of hit points than it is anything else, but it's got a decent AC. Not that decent.
That's pretty nice. That's also nice.
That's rolling, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn,
Ow.
okay, I'm actually just rolling okay.
That's real nice.
Do I get sneak
Very
attack
nice.
because Widdick's in melee?
Yes.
Yes.
For the first one only.
How much for damage?
Hey!
23
I am the
damage.
This is the thing. This is what I do. I have lots of dice. That in an ideal world, I roll all of them.
That's the Blood
But they're all
Hunter way.
very small dice.
Okay, so firstly that's from
But
the
yeah.
temp. That's
She's
gone.
just gonna whistle as loud as she can and see if we can't divide some attention.
Well, I will say this because you made a very interesting choice for me because you did bloodwrite him. As you were
Give it
there,
a solid try.
you used the blood and it poured out
Oh,
from
yeah.
the hand as you were doing it.
I picture
and
it
the,
like
and the moment. No, go on.
I picture it like these like goopy black like ink almost like tendrils like go over him, but they just kind of wash and turn into a puddle instead of holding and becoming real.
As they try to wash away from him and fade after not taking a grip, they go in, and the neck twists, not the head. Right across, staring to you. The moment
That made me
your
feel better,
blood
thank you.
went in the air.
Yeah, that would do it. I'm also bleeding a lot. I
Yes,
went down to
and-
single digits in this fight.
Yes, and the thing with this as well is,
Oh,
as it was turning, the bolt, the
yes.
next bolt you do goes into where his eye would be, and just starts to into him. But you stabbed him in the fucking eye. It definitely did it.
remember me,
and-
bitch. That's it. Because that's what I got.
Congratulations, you made him fail his perception check to keep focus on one thing. My crippling weakness for this character is ADHD. He cannot focus on somebody if something else gets his attention.
Hey.
Whittick,
So,
fucking move.
Whittick,
Go.
you hear fucking move, and Serenus, all this is happening while you are directly under it.
Right. Okay. I need to lock eyes with you for a second, Carls. Okay. Look at the camera.
Hi, buddy.
The camera for me. Okay.
I can't make eye contact because of my brain, but I'm
That's
trying
fine.
my
That's
best.
fine. But I just need to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I go for the long game or do I go for the short game? That's all I need to know.
Theranos strikes me as a short game kind of guy.
Oh.
If that's how it's gonna go, then
Why did you put that up?
like Surta from Ragnarok,
No.
I'm going to ascend out of this thing, full form, and move and basically try and multi-touch this thing with my fire, like coming out like I am
Basically just
fire.
move around
just-
him, more or less.
Yeah, essentially like emerge over, like to be on top of him. So
Serenus
he's
uses
inside him.
fire spin.
Yeah, I'm going to be like on top of him, essentially like, in the center of him.
Okay.
Fox is just watching from the balcony, having done all this stuff and being like, great, I've got his attention. Turns around, looks back, and there's just a ball of fire emerging from a pile of corpses and is like, oh, that would do it, I guess.
All that.
I am fire. I am death.
Sure you are, bud.
By
You
fire
wrap
be
around
purged.
him. You wrap around him and begin
my
burning
perfect
all
purge.
sides. And begin telling me, like, how much damage do you start doing then? How does it work for your fire
Right,
element?
so I can. It says according to the thing I can do. This is where it's a bit strange because I'm on top of him. It says a creature that touches elementals hit with a melee within 5 feet takes 1d10 fire damage.
Okay. And how many
and-
attacks can you make?
So I can,
Two?
when he touches me, like anywhere, he takes 1d10, and I can do 2 touch attacks, which are
Attack rolls.
2d6 plus 3.
So make your 2 attack rolls and roll that d10 because you've moved atop him. So both hit. So click for the attacks for that or 10 damage each, stellar. And
Nice
just
and
roll a
easy.
D- Yep, that makes that easy for me. 29. Very nice.
Ooh.
Now,
And
Brock, how much fucking resistances do you
Another
have?
thing as well is if there's any.
Oh shit, never mind. Actually, haha, that's not 28 damage that you just did. Or 29. That's 58.
Vulnerabilities.
Let's go. Also,
He is the antithesis of Gregor. It is a glass cannon. Just don't let it ramp.
I will also just state before anything as well, because he's probably gonna have a reaction or something like that. If he's still in poison mode, I am immune to poison.
That's very important because as you do that, he does the equivalent of his Hellish Rebuke, which is just an AoE attack he'll release out within everything within 5 foot that will still hit Whittick. So Whittick, I'm gonna need you could. For you, it's gonna be con check, please. Con save, please. Serenus, make a con or deck save for me as well, please.
Now,
I want to be held accountable. I need to know, Naren, if you die, that thing that I used was the thing I would have to use to heal you.
What's the damage that's coming out? Because I'm resistant to like a lot of stuff.
Whittick, you take, because this is just a explosion out, and his attacks got burst, you take 1 point of damage.
I got you, my guy. I got you.
Serenus, you take 7.
Just straight 7.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Lord,
Oh, loud.
Oh, that those temporary hit points
Like,
coming down
mentally.
slightly, like ever so slightly.
I'm like mentally, I have a rough idea of how much HP Naren's probably on. I've got like a ticker in my head.
Oh boy, it's ticking.
Just watching it roll down slowly.
Also, I will add before the end of my turn
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
that because of
Why do
him
planes-
being on fire, if I remember correctly, that stays for a period of time. I'm
Yes.
just having a look.
Basically, he'll have to.
It's hard to avoid.
Mhm. So that's his reaction. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, so until somebody takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turn, each time of its turn.
So,
Um,
very importantly, this is a wild shape, so this is not a spell. So he cannot use his reaction to harvest it.
hell yeah, yeah. No,
Me and
there's-
you are actually good people to have down here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've touched it
Don't
twice. I've
cast.
done that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just essentially stay on top of him and
Mhm.
continue to just kind of like, fire whirlpool and maybe just like cackling into the thing, just being like fire, death, burn.
So, because he can't absorb a spell from you or take this away with the spell, you watch as he's in the middle of you, and you're just circling around him, and your face is kind of like turned inward and looking down towards him in yourself, which is a weird experience to do anyway. But you just see him at the center of you, burning away. Portions of his body are beginning to like turn black and like almost like onyxed over in like a texture, like in onyx, like blackened, burnt kind of ways. And in the center of you, he braces his legs out, braces his arms back in like a curved backwards pose, like this, but to his legs to one side, his arms to the other, with his stomach in the middle. His stomach extends open, and he's going to attempt to fleshcraft himself some resistance to fire,
Don't do
which
that.
is his way of inhaling, basically.
Wait, what the give me that.
Do you want
I
his
would've-
blood instead of Gregor's?
Sure.
Go get it!
Do I
Go
look
get
like
it,
I'm
motherfucker.
picky?
Go get it, motherfucker! Ask him! Take a nibble!
It's busy at the moment. It's boiling. It has to reduce.
Alchemy.
You have to let him simmer.
It's not alchemy. It's French cooking.
Yeah, you have to pair it with a nice duck à l'orange, you know?
We're
First French
making a
recipe.
jus. We're making a jus.
Can we get our
It
red
takes
wine?
time.
Fucking A.
Okay. Until the start of
Oh,
your next
God.
turn, until basically this back around, he is resistant to fire damage.
Not immune,
Gunnar.
resistant though. Remember.
Just resistant.
Bar steward.
I rescind the note.
And did he you so this is the creature itself that's just done that, correct?
Correct.
Does that mean it's just taking its turn?
No, that was its legendary reaction.
Okay.
Okay, just taking a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
I'm making a gif out of that, Curls. I don't care.
If you do send it directly to me, please and thank you.
But of course.
The timestamp
No.
is 1 hour 20 minutes.
Wittig,
Yeah.
my darling
I'll
lad,
write that down.
you can feel this creature attacking you. It's used its reaction to harm you and him, and it's currently focused on absorbing in his fire while he's in the middle. Like, you see most people who are in a fire tend to scream in pain. He's enjoying it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hmm.
I don't know if I have any
Tasty.
channel divinity left.
Mate, don't worry about that right
I don't
now.
think you've used many of them. I don't think you've used
I
many
know I
of
did a
them today at all.
harness power.
You did one. I think you've got another.
I think I might have
Wait,
another.
minimum.
Okay, cool. I'm going to abjure the extra planar.
Okay.
Huh.
And what does abjure the extra planar do?
I use my channel divinity to castigate otherworldly beings.
Well, it's not a naturally born creature, so
As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fiend, or fae within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute and or until it takes damage. And the turn creature must spend its turn trying to get the fuck away from me.
So good news, he's several of those.
No good.
We're not picky.
He collects them.
Yeah, he harvests them.
Yeah, very much what he does.
Clues in the name.
Yeah. So wisdom saving throw needs to beat a
DC.
15.
He's going to use his 1 legendary resistance.
Ah, you bitch.
Bastard.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered if he made that fucking check anyway, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
used
like-
one. Write it down. Write it down.
And in the book.
Write that down. Write that down.
So
All right,
winning,
well-
you've used your action. What else would you like to do?
That's not legible.
Really don't want to leave it here, but I'm gonna have to. Sorry, Runefang. Have a good life. I'm gonna run.
Oh.
Yeah, let's fucking
Honestly,
move.
it's
it's very fair, very fair.
It got knocked
Bitch,
out of
we
my
can have
hand.
a round 2 as long as you live.
Yeah, but I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because I
Yeah.
mean, the other
We
thing
need
is
to find a cleric.
Yeah. So it's 20 feet up to here, right?
Yes, I'm so sorry. As you said, we need to find a cleric. Kay just started going. Yes, it's for yourself. It would be about 20 foot, like 5 foot forward, and then 20 up.
Okay, so 5 up.
Are you activating rocket boots?
Yeah, I'm. No, that's an
Rocket
action.
Man.
Ah,
Yeah, 5.
run
'cause
away!
Yeah, it takes an action
So
to
it would take
fly on
you-
myself.
So bear in mind that's a thing to climb up. It's half your speed to climb. So it's 20 foot up. So it would take you 25 total to get up there. So yeah, no, you'd actually do it with 5 foot left.
Yeah, cool.
I'll just kind of. I've got like my crossbow set up on the banister, and I'm just like, keep going.
That's all you do.
I'll do cover and fire. You find the others.
Yeah.
We'll follow you.
Is that all you do at the end of your turn? Do you have a bonus action you want to pump?
Bonus
If
action.
you have a health potion, you should drink it.
Yes.
But I doubt you do, cause I don't.
This is the singing
don't
po. Here we go.
What's in the bag?
So you have the bag, don't you?
Check
So
the bag.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, I was.
Definitely healing potions in there.
Yeah, that's
Surely.
fucking bottle in hand. With all.
yeah,
Just eat the whole
the party loot says that there's health potions.
So
Whatever the
that's
biggest one is, eat it.
Don't
just
even
a
drink
healing
it. Just
potion.
go,
Nope.
Just wait,
Yeah,
just wait.
bag of holding, healing potion times
Uh,
2. It says
Yeah, so that's what's a healing potion?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4.
2d4 plus.
There's also, if it helps, a bottle of holy water in there.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so 2d4.
That's for when it's too late.
Cool.
At the end of your turn, Wittick,
Good.
it's the end of the initiative round. You just hear from one of the rooms that Poe nearly went into the sound of heavy breathing under a mask as a hatch opens, and you just hear.
I don't want to fight Darth Vader. I just got done fighting Carnage. I'm running away.
Endgame ain't got nothing.
No copyright is meant. No. This is all sort of open source things, people. Don't worry
Yeah.
about
You
it.
just you hear.
It's Mickey Mouse.
You hear actually what sounds like a mechanical ticking. It's like a
Didn't we
And you
also
hear-
fight this one?
it's almost like clockwork motion of legs. A figure under a
Sorry.
placid black and like brown leather attire with a helmet atop its head covering, aside from that, just a gas mask covering its entire face with a nozzle down to a compartment. twisting its center servo to continue to move. It has what you can definitely describe as a gun in one arm, taken from one of the racks. And stares towards you. It does not seem hostile. It is just holding the gun as if one would to march. And the way the head moves is definitely like not a full just slow turn. It's a like where the head has to rebound back.
As I'm like talking to Widdick, I just see out of my periphery. Yeah, I should have mentioned that one. Familiar to us?
Not at all.
You've never seen this
Great.
creature before.
Good. Amazing. Point still stands.
Widdick, what is your demeanor towards this creature?
Fuck.
Please
Are
don't
you
hurt me.
Are you hostile?
No. I fucking
We're too
not
tired to be
alive right now.
hostile.
Too tired to be
I-
hostile.
it-
Okay,
like
change.
Yeah, shut up, London.
Like, my hands are up there. Oh, dude.
At the end, at that now, it's going to come in onto the initiative. Seeing you, and you like have like you're like there like that moment. You're within 60 feet.
Gonna shoot me in it.
It just extends a finger out towards you, and you just hear from underneath the mask.
What?
Can we get that in
You
then
get-
again without the effects? We can hear it.
We could do a stage
On
whisper on
your
that first.
feet.
Okay.
And you get 20 temporary health.
Oh, thank God.
It's a commanding officer. We've doubled those digits, everybody.
A bit more than that, probably.
My health has increased by 100%.
The next attack roll you make, Widdick, add 3 to it.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Han. Is this a librarian?
This is where I imagine like it's been really
didn't think
wise.
this
Gets
was-
his every hit points to that, does like a 180, and then just bowls back towards the fight like
No.
I'm ready, guys.
Grab and scruff of the neck. No. Nice one, Nemo. 1 of 100. It's a fucking Cyberman.
He approaches and says, "Are you my mom?"
No!
That's all I was doing the whole time.
Are you my mummy?
I was like, Doctor Who has prepared me for this day. I was waiting for you to ask me if I was hostile. I was like, you fucking betcha. I sure am.
See, you went Doctor Who. I'm just thinking of Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
yelling.
don't know shit about
yelling
Warhammer, and I
over
never
the
will.
room. That's why I was yelling over the rooms. Is this a librarian?
I was confused because for various reasons I was like, I pretty sure no. Who's go where, Das?
It is the 1 of 100 will go.
Oh, great.
Okay,
that
definitely.
wasn't his turn. Amazing.
Brilliant.
Wasn't their turn.
Going to move to there,
I'm glad that I just clarified I was hostile.
and as it's there, it's going to use its action because it does not see a threat, looking towards you, and bearing in mind that Widdick seems non-hostile to you. Yeah, 19 will do it. Can tell that you are at least friendly to him.
Yeah. Fox is only as hostile as she ever is to anyone. So
Do you want a bonus to your hit or damage?
are you asking me or Pox
You.
to hit?
Okay.
Narrowing, you can breathe.
Plus 19 to your next
Knowing
roll.
you should leave. Plus 19? Oh, baby.
That's not a real number.
Christ.
Sure, I'll put sharpshooter on that. I was like, oh, we
Actually-
can counteract the sharpshooter debuff.
Actually, fair point. Let me just check. He does regain on your feet.
On your feet.
Hey,
You.
Kika, you moving with the group? Or are you just having a panic attack?
She's having a panic attack. Kayaka's moving her.
Understood.
She's being
Just like-
relocated.
Here,
Okay.
little bird, let's go.
Poe, the Myrmidian appears, turning,
Oh, hi.
stares with his weapon out, looks to Liberty, or looks to Destiny, and then
Get
looks
that
across
right?
to Grok, looks across to Grok, and is waiting.
I pointed Destiny.
He's gonna go kick the shit out of Destiny.
Myrmidian, finish the
Wait.
job.
We're not like we have been divided. Like there's so much that warrants our attention. We could at least have that win. And you know
Okay.
what would be a win for me? Seeing Destiny bludgeoned by an earth elemental in a basement.
Yeah.
I'll be doing creation.
That's what would make me feel good.
That's some real catharsis right there.
Yeah.
And also, this Earth Myrmidon's been doing work. Why he deserves it.
You were supposed to be a throwaway, and he's just been carrying
I
half
sent
of
him
this
to his
fight.
death.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I
No.
summoned him to die.
So the second attack
It's
misses
gonna
on
become
an
my
11.
best friend.
The second attack misses on an 11, but the first attack hits for 6 damage, and that is another concentration check Destiny has to make.
Please fail it.
The mental
This would
image
be-
of Destiny being punched in the face by a stone fist is so
It's
nice.
so good.
It's so good.
Somewhere Glory regains HP.
No, it's not with a fist. Just maul across the gob.
Ooh.
Please break his
Oh, he's-
jaw.
Well, he's like in a corner, just like, please don't hit that other thing near me. Hey, how you doing? That's a nice hammer you got there.
I need you to start preparing lore for this Earth Myrmidon in your head because I'm
We
gonna
already
become
fucking
best
have. Are
friends.
you kidding me?
I want
We
to
are
keep
gonna be
him.
best friends.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of my head that looks at the situation and goes, Wittick was the commander of the Warforged in the last campaign. Is this
Commander
the
of
next?
Earth.
Is this another MP? Is this another player character in the future? Who am I killing for it? Anyway,
Probably me.
Dibs.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Kairk, 1, both moving. Kairk is helping. 1 is moving and following the guys. It's gonna take
Yeah, no.
till the.
You forgot the mute.
It's gonna take till the end of this turn for you guys to get towards the hatch and try to open it up.
Okay.
So
We're almost
gonna
there,
take the end
gang.
of- almost there, and then you have to get down and then move. It's now Destiny's turn.
But for what?
He's a fucking coward, so we all know exactly what he's about to try and do.
How many sevenths you got, you bitch? Yeah, I fucking
Get
thought
fucked.
so.
How many
Oh,
forts do
what?
you
Not
got?
a 20th level wizard like your wife, your ex-wife.
Whee!
How many fourths you got?
That would take him so much time to do. And do you think this motherfucker has forts that are anything but extravagant bullshit?
Yeah, true.
Actually,
I'm
he's gonna
allowed
use
to
a-
spend all my time ragging on Destiny. I helped create it.
He's actually going to try and do something because there are several monsters in front of him. He's going to attempt a whole monster.
Fascinating.
Interesting choice.
Serenus, in the form of an elemental, you can be held because monster holds everything. Just like Dominate monster dominates any type of creature. So the Myrmidian will need to make one, which I'll roll now. Grok will need to make one. And so will Runara. Or Runara Serenus. Sorry.
Runara's not even. If
There
Runara was
was a-
here, we would
there
have
was
a
a
lot
pile.
less problems.
There's a pile of PCs down in the bottom right. And I keep seeing Runara there because I kept her.
Right. The DM layer's in shambles.
Oh, it's a fucking state. I love it. It's not
Oh.
like I've had months to fix it.
Yeah, you know.
Feel that in here.
So the Myrmidian.
Came in, did some cleanup.
Nah, I've got models to paint. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
You know how
Uh,
many
wis-
campaigns a boss game has.
Wisdom saving throw for the Myrmidian? No, unfortunately not. It is held. Serenus, I will need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Because that right, I need to figure out now. Would that be Serenus's actual
Serenus
one?
is.
Yeah, because you
Rock,
keep your
why the
mental.
fuck are you succeeding it, you prick? Rolled a 24.
Ooh.
Son of a.
So Grok succeeds at it. You two don't, so the Meridian is held as well. So he is going to run this way like the coward bitch bastard man he is.
Hey, Grok, look, a moving target. It's like a T-Rex.
No.
Its vision works on movement.
Unfortunately,
think
there
it
is a
can see
problem
things.
with this. His attention's on one person.
Gotta
The
try.
fire tornado
And
that
that-
he's in the middle of.
The
Game's
fire
game.
tornado that he's currently in the middle of that's been held.
Yeah.
But all I'm gonna say is that hey, look, Carl, there's a moving thing. You could just what's that? Bang.
It turns out Pox's sight is also based on movement.
Talk to the T-Rex. I'd accept that.
True.
Just don't forget the plus 19.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry, bitch. I'm gonna try.
No, she won't.
I will forget. I forget everything.
We won't let you forget.
Runara, you're moving with the group.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bonus action sanctuary myself on the way.
Understood.
But action will be to dash.
Yeah. Stellar, bud, stellar. At the end of that,
Sanctuary!
it's now Grok's turn. Now there is an elemental that is rocking his shit, and more or less has gotten his attention and like drained away most of the mass he's been consuming, so he's not happy. So there's just going to be a fleshy eruption.
You can't be saying that.
Yeah, there is.
Mm,
And the damage which is going to be done is thunder. Because I don't think many of you have resistances, so it's
It's good.
picking thunder.
this is gonna be messy.
Actually, no.
I think a 28 hits your elemental. And what does... Oh, that was before... Yeah, no, he's... Essentially, I didn't specify. He has it, then he drops it. Then he regains it, drops it.
And is
One of those
out.
things of, while he's within a big fight, and he's siphoning off multiple people, he can really stack it. He wasn't able to drain because he used his reaction, so he wasn't able to go and yoink away his things. So
Understood.
unfortunately... Oh wait, this crits you because this is considered an attack and you are held. So that's gonna be...
That's true.
It's a melee attack, right?
Yeah.
It's a...
Does it count as a melee attack?
It counts as a... That's a fair point. Basically, the pseudopods go out in a range, so it just erupts.
Yeah.
It's a radius? Is it a
If,
range?
if it's a, would it have been a saving throw? Basically, if he hadn't been held, would it have been a saving throw? Because you can't crit on a saving throw.
Yeah, see, this is where I'm trying to think, because it's essentially like he'll attack everything in a range, but it's not like I'd roll, click, attack.
So it's a saving throw.
I would say it's probably going to be a dex saving throw, which you would automatically fail.
But he wouldn't take crit damage.
It wouldn't be a
You
crit,
won't take
but,
crit.
but he does.
You won't take crit damage.
Yeah.
So instead, you take 11 points of piercing damage, which you do not resist, and you take 6 points of thunder damage. And he's gonna do it a fucking again. Ooh, that... Okay. That's gonna be 15 points of damage. And then it's going to be 8 points of thunder damage.
All fun and games until Serenus drops.
Mm-hmm.
Drops the
Got
elemental.
another wild shape, right?
Yeah. I think.
Everyone's like, Serenus, how you doing, buddy?
It uses 2 charges.
No.
It's
Oh,
two,
yeah, that's
it's two
fucking true.
charges to be an elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serenus, how you doing, buddy? I think he's away for a second.
No, I heard his voice.
Oh. Hello? Are you there?
Speak to us.
Sorry, what
Are
was that?
you-
How much health? How
Still
much
there.
health have you got?
Sorry, I had something. Was just asking me something.
No, you're
Let
good,
me
bud.
check.
Did you take all the damage?
I have 67 temporary hit points.
That's your wild shape form.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
yes.
HP.
How much did I take?
You took 11 and 6, 17, and you took 8 and 15. 8 and 15.
And what was the attack type?
3. You're not resisting it. It's
Yeah, it's
thunder.
like thunder or
it's thunder
something.
damage, and it's piercing. It's piercing, and it negates non-magical. Otherwise, this guy would have bounced off Gregor like a rubber bullet. Well, actually, no, more like rubber. Just
Because I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic.
Negate
Non-magic. Yeah.
yeah, and it negates. This one negates damage resistance against non-magic immunity. In that way, that some things, like monk and blood hunter elements, can ignore that penalty.
Okay.
It's basically otherwise, this monster would bounce off all other monsters.
So what's the total of that then?
That is 17, and then 32, and then 40.
Okay, I
Total.
can take that.
We're okay. Elemental
And-
form's still up.
At the
Yeah, I'm
addition
still
of that,
cool.
roll a d10, and this will be how much damage he takes.
Yay!
And he'll
Yay,
resist it.
dots.
He'll take 2 damage.
Oh,
Every
nice.
bit counts.
It really does.
Lo, you're with the group booking it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We've nearly survived.
Hey, Poe, it's your go. What do you do?
It's me.
Is it you, Jesus?
So the vibe I'm getting off of I was trying to think of an insulting nickname, but it's just not going to happen. Commander of the armies behind me is at least temporarily non-violent.
Has no
Isn't
reason to
immediately
attack you right
drawing a
now.
weapon on Widdick.
Correct.
Okay, I'm busy, so I'm gonna have to take that, even though I hate turning my back on hostile things.
I mean, I'm standing in between you and it.
Yeah,
so-
I trust you.
So I'll
I
take
mean,
a shot.
As I said,
Then
everything
probably
is
go down
slightly
before you do.
hostile for Pox, but yeah. I'm gonna move the crossbow, tilt the crossbow like it's a
Fucking mounted.
mounted, yeah. I'm gonna shoot Destiny in the fucking head.
Good.
Because that's
like-
what I want. And
Yeah,
I
fair.
should get things that I want.
You know, fair enough.
Sharpshooter plus 19, right?
Yes.
Please die.
Where's that one
No.
luck point, girls? That one
I don't
luck
want to
point
talk
you
about it.
have.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? It was your next attack, which was gone
Yeah,
on the
this
first
is-
thing.
Who's
I
gone on
know,
the first
I
one?
know, bud. I know.
Sorry.
Wait, you actually rolled them second one first, right? So
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
The miss was actually
Yeah, the
We're
first
all
one
seeing it
didn't-
through a
didn't
mirror.
exist.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Leonardo da Vinci's mirrored text.
On your screen, the 11 actually came up first, right?
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Fox gently rests their head on the crossbow. No, that's me in
What-
real life.
Okay, what does Poe do?
I think just there's like crossbow bolts in the wall, just like one step behind him, just in like a line as he moves.
Okay.
Where does he seem like he's gonna go?
He looks like he's running up towards where you guys are.
Okay, that's fine by me. I'll stay for Serenus in case Serenus drops. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold position in my Gatling.
Okay. Theranos, you are held. You cannot take an action. Make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to resist hold monster.
Please resist it. Please. Can't see your rolls. I don't know. I'm staring at chat.
Sorry.
Wisdom saving
well,
throw.
bud.
Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
See if
saving
you
throw,
can
okay.
be held or unheld. It's the end of your turn. Still held.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's the end of
It's
your
fine.
turn, bud.
Everyone else is going to
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
up
that's
this
the
turn.
that's the
Wait
end
it.
of my turn.
I think I might do it, Blue. Gonna put the sword on my back, reach into the bag.
Me and Erin found a gun!
It's time to fucking shoot.
So what happened was I opened up the bag of holding handout to be like,
happened
do we have a health potion? And what was written in the bag of holding was pistol. Ignores all damage resistances.
Yeah, it's a ghostly flintlock pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got from where you got the deck of many things.
Yeah. So, also
So
pull
we
out some
found
ammo,
a gun.
and I'm gonna shoot Destiny.
This awesome.
I found a gun and I'm gonna shoot Destiny. That deserves to be on a t-shirt belonging to an American man.
Yeah. I don't know what to roll though.
So it's a D20. Add
you
your
feel like.
dex modifier. You are not proficient with the weapon.
Okay.
Don't
How
add a
do
proficiency.
I?
It's just like an unproficient dexterity check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just click on dexterity.
The damage will be D6 plus, I believe.
15.
That does hit.
Cool. All right. So then there's a what?
D6. It's just gonna be a D6. You don't have a dex mod.
4 damage.
Full damage. Does your concentration break? That's very bad for him.
Yeah, it does.
So, whole person is no longer in effect.
Sweet.
And everyone who's upstairs, everyone who's downstairs, you hear a rumbling. Everyone upstairs, you hear a roar. Kika,
Gonna be one of those days.
Serenus, you recognize it. Harshnag has his senses back. And is that a problem for everyone who isn't you? Also, you kept him quite close, and he can climb that building very easily.
Yeah, he's gonna be here soon. Not.
I'm just gonna
not
say, if you want to
this
leave,
combat soon,
if you want to
but
leave,
soon.
if you want to leave Destiny to him,
I have 2 attacks.
shoot him again. You're just going. Hi.
Picturing
No.
Pox trying to line up these shots
And then it's
over
boom,
her
boom,
shoulder.
boom.
Just a full Glock.
Went in with the fucking double tap.
He holds his flintlock pistol sideways.
Simon. Like, what up, motherfucker?
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh
At
god.
the end of your turn, it then goes to one of 100s.
Sweet.
That's gonna keep getting me. I always think it's one go.
Which one? Which one?
I think it's 72 out of the 1.
Yeah, it looks like a 72 to me.
This
No,
figure
it's,
Yeah.
it's a scale and it one.
And holding the rifle in one hand, begins to pull it up to the sides and just moves and moves. And everything is like, it moves quite slow.
Did he need this person? Why
Stares
was
down.
Why were they here?
And Destiny looks up and looks towards you guys, expecting. She has decreed you are no longer of use. Through the mask. And aims straight down towards Destiny.
Was
Very
he
good.
ever?
Yeah.
No.
Could be like a Githyanki Yankee, just like in a suit.
This is just their cosplay.
Yeah. Like,
You never know. Maybe he was
keep
previously
the
useful as a
actions
paperweight.
up, otherwise, it's not
Why
gonna
did
make
you
it.
say that? Why did you say it like that? Okay. Rather than taking a single attack, they are instead going to take aim. And they do not
You
roll
should give
for
me
hit.
that ability.
Oh,
Maybe I
shut
can
up.
hit something.
They do not roll to hit, but instead they will treat it as if they've hit 3 times.
Huh.
Destiny will have -1 to any hit and -10 to his movement next turn.
It's nice. It's a tracking shot.
And just takes out the gun, and you just see like essentially the equivalent of energy, just similar to the guns you saw the bounty hunter use, just on a rifle form. And quite clearly, nowhere near as potent. Because otherwise, these attacks would have probably killed Destiny. But Destiny, having a turn, throws up the shield spell, and boom, boom, boom. They bounce off. But that's his reaction gone.
President use it whenever I gadded him.
He didn't think you had it in you.
Didn't think you had a gun. The gun came out of nowhere. Like he was getting ready to move it. What the fuck? Ah!
What kind of paladin uses a gun?
Say would like to use a
Fucking
gun.
one.
By all means.
Please give Thane a gun. And anyway,
You're asking the wrong person.
Zal.
It's me and character.
Damn it. I'm thinking of Thane. Oh no, I have to focus now. I'm thinking of Thane with a blunderbuss. Moving on.
I take your idea of giving Thane a gun.
Do not give Hurry a gun.
No.
Do not give Hurry a gun. Moving on,
And
quickly.
I raise you, Thane with a gun blade.
Okay, now we're talking.
That's
Don't
the
let
shit
you
right.
go.
That's the
We have
shit
to
right
stay in
there.
this
Moving on quickly.
Make that
quickly.
work.
Moving on quickly before I think of that now. You know why. Anyway, moving on. Kika, you're being moved by Kairk.
Yep.
Okay.
She's being able to breathe a little bit better.
So, what I'm gonna do is, for sake of ease, let's see. I will reveal an area of the map here, and this is where you guys are coming down. It's up a little bit further and to the right from where you guys were earlier. And for now,
Thinking about this as a scene to walk in on. Just both of us just absolutely covered in like gunk, blood, flesh gunk, decaying matter.
Not even the first time this has happened.
Gun smoke.
No, not for me and Widdick.
Other-
And then it's like Serenus,
Other
nowhere to be
categories
seen.
of gun.
Stuff.
Other categories of gun.
Oh, and a person that you've never seen before.
Yep.
It
Kind of
who's
happens.
also
just
shooting
gun smoke.
Destiny.
Yeah.
And a bunch of gun smoke just in the air, just fucking.
Tricks of the trade.
I don't know what kind of friendship Widdick and Pox have at this point, but it's very funny.
So, Kika, you've moved, and that's the party getting down. Because you're being moved by Kairk. I'm gonna say that's like, because again, you're like. Also, you guys hear chains struggling against walls when you get down.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, I didn't check any of the rooms because why would I do anything useful in this fight?
The Myrmidian is going to proceed to continue to try and beat the shit out of fucking.
Boy, get him. What if I just start talking to the Earth Moment on the way to talk to Phoebe?
Do not call this Earth Elemental stupid. They've only got a -1.
Aww.
No, that is more intelligent than Phoebe.
He does not regain Thunderous Strike this turn, but does hit with a 22. And does hit. This Elemental has
There's
not
nothing
yet.
I want more.
Has not yet. Okay, so I will say this because, well, credit where it's due. He's done over 2/3 of Destiny's health by himself. Nearly.
Sorry, Moon, new best friend unlocked.
Oh, the Moon's gonna be so upset.
Ugh.
I'm gonna say Kairk's turn was helping Kika move.
Mhm.
1.
Singular. Oh, goddamn.
Actually, well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. I was gonna say, does a flintlock pistol count as a martial weapon?
You've
I mean-
never used a gun.
Okay, I figured.
Nice try.
You've never used a gun.
Figured I'd check.
Immediate, like, no.
No.
Adding your proficiency to a 7 probably still won't hit.
Oh, I know.
Worth a
Actually,
shot.
no, it wouldn't. But
It was the look of, like, nice try.
1. King. What would you
Singular
like to do?
sensation.
So where are we in relation to everything?
They're down to
right.
basically. Yeah, you're top right. I'll do what I'll do. I'll do this as well. You guys can see this. And unlit
I mean,
braziers down the
oops,
side.
that's
as you
not
go.
right.
Oh, I see. Yep.
If you hold down right click, you can ping everyone to a location.
So, I did it.
I'll probably dash to here.
Okay.
That is not where I pinged. There.
There you go.
About there?
About there. So I can see
Yeah.
the action and then be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to stand behind this pillar.
You're just like, that's great, I'm hiding.
Yeah.
You guys have
With
got
that-
the most cinematic angle of all time for whatever the fuck is about to happen.
Oh yeah. Also, I guess I would have grabbed my shield back up too. I'm using one hand.
So, at that end of that, it is now Destiny's next turn. Destiny is going to try and run away further, faster, again, with a Misty Step, and as he does, because he's within 60 of Grok, Grok just goes like fucking Yoshi tongue out of the tornado, just hanks it in, and he's +3 this turn to his attacks and damage. And then Destiny is
casting.
He's panicking, Anakin, but he's going to use the dodge action so he doesn't get hit in the fucking head or disengage and avoid and like run away.
Oh, he's gonna have a really funny time when he comes out the top of this corridor.
There's like 3 guns turn.
But also, just like the entire party would have walked down the corridor by that point, so it's like, oh, I got away from half of them.
Some of your
Just running up the stairs, like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh shit.
Hi.
I'm just
Oh,
picturing
so-
somebody just Spartan kicking him down the stairs. Just...
Get back down there. So at this point, it is now Grok's turn again. So
Fucking he's still out.
no, he's not. The concentration got broken.
Oh,
on both
concentration
guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Ah,
I forgot.
Made him pull out the Glocka.
God.
Glock matching this.
Bang bang!
So I'm gonna roll a d4.
Ooh.
1 is Destiny. He's gonna try and chase after him. 2 is gonna be Serenus. 3 will be Poe. 4 will be Wittick.
What about 100?
Oh, he has an. Interestingly, doesn't seem to register him. But
Oh,
also,
cool.
he's in the middle of a hurricane right now.
Also,
So he's
he's
gonna-
take fire damage at the start of his turn.
Yes, he will. Roll a d10.
Now the question
No,
is,
it's not
does he
even
resist?
Yeah.
It's okay, it's just acting as defense. the
Objection.
defense for the prosecution.
Objection.
Actually takes fire damage at the start of his turn.
Yeah, I hit a buzzer.
So with that, then he's going to go right over to here. And he's out of sight of you guys. But you just begin hearing the sound of someone who is being entirely enveloped and muffled. Including
eaten,
the
bitch.
spire.
Oh, don't do that.
No, wait, we're not finished yet.
I take it back. I forgot why we were here, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
I've been
remember
busy
that.
with
I
other
remembered,
things.
but I'm out of action.
I also remember
Destiny
that.
is now
Oh, I
suffering
bet
from
you
the...
on the floor upstairs remembered.
We've got nothing else to think about right now.
Also, to say this, Destiny is now currently suffering from the suffocating condition.
Shame.
You're also on fire as well now.
Jealous.
Actually, yeah, he's also still a bit on fire, but he's a tiefling, so it doesn't really matter.
Need to
Yeah, like
access
little
Dan's DMs immediately.
Don't you dare.
Hey Dan, I need you to come and suffocate me just for silence. It's for a joke, you understand?
You'll do it.
Katie, it's your turn. What do you do?
She'd do it for me.
Let me do it for you, Polly. Stacey.
Let me think. Sorry.
Sorry, love. I got caught up in what the fuck is
And-
happening in front of me.
I'm sorry. Oh, man.
That would be true. I will be dashing to where one is, but on the eastern side of the pillar.
Understood. So scoot your boot. Phew. It's more like a brazier than a pillar, but it's a unlit brazier. They're both kind of like just leaning across over, going, "What's going on up there?"
Either way, I'm using it for cover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's your go. What do you do?
Oh, right. Sorry, I've just been stun locked.
Better you than me.
I don't think we do though now.
Oh, I mean, it's
I thought-
in the
oh, isn't that
bag
once?
according to this.
Oh, did one put it in the bag?
Maybe.
Oh god, I think that's a custom spell.
Oh, good.
Soul grip, but we'll get to that.
Yes, it's in the bag because that was before we made one forget.
Oh my
about the
god.
thing.
Okay, I need to not engage with that. Right.
What?
Oh, was it-
Let's do the time loop again.
Yeah, time loop.
It's the scroll I found in my house, but in the other timeline.
Yeah.
But I don't. Runara might have taken it back. Anyway,
No,
worry about that in a minute.
I think it was found, given to one, but then one was never there, so it's just in the bag of holding, because it was found and put in the bag of holding.
Right. I'm going to not have a crisis about that. I can't see anybody, correct?
At present, you cannot. You can presume they're both around the corner because one
There
is
it is.
screaming at the other.
I'm gonna gesture with my head to my Earth Myrmidon and hope that they will continue to go after previously assigned
Understood.
target. Can I hear the others coming in?
You can look down the distance and you can just see King just like poking their head, and you see Low poking his head.
Right. Yeah, I'll relocate. Put the crossbow up. And I'm gonna start moving. Widdick, you with me?
Sure.
I'm gonna go here and see what I can see.
You see a wall.
What, here? That's what I meant. That's great.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
You
no,
see,
no,
you
no,
see
no,
just
no.
a stairwell.
That's absolutely perfect.
I mean, you do also see a wall.
I don't know.
That wasn't wrong.
No, I didn't think it was wrong. I was like, no, I think I've communicated this incorrectly, actually.
No. This was me.
Huh. Okay. I see an opportunity to be hilarious.
Please be hilarious.
If I hit, is the problem.
Oh, that's what that does.
Found it.
Yeah.
What? Soul grip?
No, the other one.
This is a 10-foot opening, yeah? So it's going to make more sense for me to just have my crossbow up. But I'm actually going to go not that far. I'm going to go to, like, here. And no, everyone looks like shit, right? I'm going to go here. And I'm going to swap back to my scimitar. And I'm going to hold an action to attack when something comes into range.
Understood. Easy enough to do.
And I'm literally going to press my back to the wall. Like, I'm waiting for them to come out of the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Serenus, it's now your go.
Right.
And sorry. I'll also just like make a motion with my head that like they're coming up this way to the others, so people know vaguely where trouble is.
I am going to move over to where they are and go to the bottom of the stairwell.
Okay. You just like go whoop around the elemental. Actually, let me check.
Exactly. Get 50 feet moving, unless
Yeah,
the...
You don't suffer from it because you literally burn your way through any of the difficult terrain. That is the pile of flesh.
Also, I think they
Yeah,
fly,
just-
don't they? If I remember.
No,
Yeah.
no. Well, kind
if I
of.
remember.
Yes, I think.
Kind of, but not really. But it's one of those ones where it's like, what really is going to slow your movement? In fairness, like a sleet
Other than
storm will.
water.
Sleet storm, yeah.
Yes, yeah, and then okay, what do I see then?
You see a fleshy blob enveloped over the shape of destiny.
With my, because I've moved, and with my action,
Yes.
I am going to essentially just like, I guess, I'm just gonna make as much noise as humanly possible. So I'm just gonna scream at it in the direction of the thing.
You want to use your action to dash?
Oh, actually, yeah, I could use my, I could dash, yeah. Yeah, I'll dash then, actually, because that's another 50, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Screaming is a free action.
I'm gonna...
Get in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get straight on top of them, and then while I encircle them again, I'm just gonna look down inside of myself and be like, "Miss me?"
Oh,
You
banger.
watch as, in a way that I'm not going to fully describe because of my own phobias, several spaces begin opening to allow fire in. Because you're burning rock no matter what, may as well also let you burn destiny too.
Made a pressure cooker.
Okay, so
Clearly you do not own a grok fryer.
I haven't touched. Well, I haven't done any. I can't do an attack action because I've done.
No,
that.
you dashed. So just roll me a d10.
Would it be 2 d10s for
It's
both?
just a
of them?
d10, just a d10.
People's always got to be telling me about how they got their new grok fryer and just annoying the hell out of me with it, you know?
Listen,
Like-
it's more energy efficient things cooking half the time.
I mean, look at the pile of corpses. They're like cooked to perfection. It only took me like half a turn.
That's a bake setting.
That was a roast.
It can dehydrate fruit. It can dehydrate fruit, I tell you.
Oh, fucking A.
Fuck you guys. Widdick, it's your turn. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Fucking, I don't know.
Your best.
Can I get up here to fucking Glock somebody? No? Fuck.
No. One sec.
Oh, wait, actually, I mean,
What
that
are
still
you
takes
doing,
my
Chief?
action. Fuck it, I cast fly myself. Rocket boots, boom. That gets me extra fucking 20. Yeah, because I get 60, so I can fucking do a bit more. Can't do anything on my action. Fucking. Yeah, that's all I do.
Okay, who the fuck's
Fucking
in
A.
chat? I need some clipping. Vaz, get on it, Chief. Unfortunately, Stacy was in the bathroom and missed. Clearly, you do not own a grok fryer, as Serenus wrapped around Grok, who's wrapped around like tinfoil wrapped around the chicken.
I think the peak
we've
was.
gotta stay focused on dehydrating.
I said that dehydrating the fruit was the peak of that entire bit.
Salmon.
Oh god.
Also, it's starting to get a bit like a turducken.
No.
So, at the end of Widdick's turn,
Oh, I'm in pain.
at the end of Widdick's turn, one of 100 will use their action to perform move, and anyone within 30 feet of them, when they finish or start their turn, which will be you two, will basically get double your movement next turn. So you two will
good.
get double your movement.
120 feet of movement just to go punch a guy in the face.
Who's currently living. By the way, for the sake of ease, where Grok is, because I don't want to like stack them and not like be able to touch their icons, where Grok is where Destiny is right now. With that, Kika.
You know what? Let's roll a dice and see how we're coping. We've had a couple of turns to stew. Let's make a little roll here. That was a 3. No, she's not doing good. She's not good. That was a 3.
Okay.
She's not good. No.
You got moved by your friends. Are you just gonna go, I'm fine here?
She's just gonna like just crouch down in the corner and is like gonna cuddle her support dragon.
Just wrap around. Understood. With that, the Myrmidian's turn to go and try and beat the shit out of these two. The Myrmidian is like limping slightly as it moves. One of its legs is clearly like taking damage over the course of this. Funnily enough. So let's see. From there, it would have taken him. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Well, I mean, its orders were to go and fuck him up, so it's gonna go in the fire. Please roll me D10 damage for the Myrmidian. Fairness.
Yes.
Please roll me a 1d10 for the Myrmidian. I meant to roll a d10. I roll. Yeah. Oh, he gets back his thunderous smite! Hey! And he takes 7 damage as you burn him as he goes into the fire to go and try and fuck up whatever the fuck this is. So, good news is attacking Grok right now is with advantage. Because, well, there's a few things on top of him. But you can't directly attack Destiny. But Grok does not give Destiny cover. Because, well, fuck him. So, roll to hit. This does have advantage. 19. And I also get to roll 3d10. For 26 damage on the first hit on Grok.
Just another thunderous noise from down the hall.
Yep.
Boom.
And Grok needs to make a... Can Grok be made prone? He's not immune to the prone condition. Hang on a sec. What the fuck's the DC on that hit? Wait, this is a... He barely makes the DC 14. Rolled a 14. So it barely hits it, and we'll see what happens on the second one. Hits him a second time. Just beating the shit out of Grok with a fucking hammer. Whilst burning away as it hammers and hammers. Kika, what does Kaerk do?
Kayak is like is kind of like hovering over her because she's like sat down in the corner and it seems just sort of content to be there. He's like, okay, and he's like hesitant to leave her behind, but because she's at least all right, he's going to turn around and he's going to cast enhance ability on low to enhance charisma.
Okay. I will say on Kaerk's turn, having coming down here now, he can just feel like the back of his neck standing up on ends. There's something down here which basically is making him unsettled.
And he's already unsettled.
Yeah. 1. It's your turn.
All right.
Thank you, by the way.
Love you.
Oops, I keep grabbing the wrong thing. I suppose I'll just take the dash action and move up.
Cool. As you move there, and you're looking towards like the corridor and everything that's going on, you're like, what the fuck's going on? You just hear from the room to your, what will be your left as you come down, heavy chains, and you just hear the struggled grunting noises of a creature that's chained up. Just and 1 sec. Reveal area, and inside this workshop, chained up, you see a big guy.
Like, what kind of big guy?
Hang on a sec. Am I
Big
showing this on the
invisible
right?
guy.
You're not.
No.
I can see the room, but I can't see anyone in it.
Thank
Just
you.
Just while you're doing that,
Oh.
Nemo, you still exhausted?
Yes.
Ah,
Have you
no.
got reduced movement speed because of your exhaustion?
I don't think I got less movement speed. I got less strength.
How many levels of exhaustion have you got?
I think you negated the lowest one, which I think had the movement speed in it.
2 is
Oh,
movement speed.
for the sake of moving to here, we could have said that you've been carried by someone, but I think right now, for the sake of fairness, move you back 60 because you'd have only had 60 with 2 turns of dashing.
Yep,
which would be there.
that's fair.
So, in another life, that creature is there. For now, where'd it
Who
go?
knows?
Where'd it go?
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
It's Destiny's turn. Destiny is going to take. Firstly, he takes a d10 fire damage. Please, Tyrannus, roll it. Actually, no, I'm going to roll the crushing damage first from him being essentially attempted to be consumed, as Grok tries to make fleshy pseudopods get down his mouth.
Ew.
That's 15 points of crushing damage. And Tyrannus. And that's going to be rounded up to 3, so that's going to be... It's getting there. Getting there. So 15 crushing because you don't resist that, you bastard. And then minus 3. Woo! He ain't doing well, Chief. He can't escape through multiple reasons.
Can't cast spells because he's suffocating, so he can't do any verbal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a good thing, because he needs to shut the fuck up.
Out of this fiery tornado, a fleshy form begins running. As the legs are being like wrapped down towards the legs, as you see, like it's nearly fully consuming him. He is being fully wrapped around by Grok at this time. Both Tyrannus and the Myrmidian will get to make an attack roll as an attack of opportunity. I'll roll the Myrmidian first because it's not gonna. This attack will only go on Grok, by the way, but you can make a swing at him. It's gonna be 8 on Grok. Tyrannus,
Yes.
please punch Grok.
Oh, yeah. That's another.
It has
Oh.
moved away from you, and Grok's the one that you can see.
Oh, yeah. So that's. I think that's just another D10, isn't it? I believe.
It's an attack roll. You gotta hit it.
Oh, wait, yeah. So let me.
You've got to punch somebody.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to punch something.
It is with advantage. Roll again. Let's just see in case you get a number. That's not a number. Go with the first one, which is the 2d6, and that is 10. So Grok, not having fun. I'm just gonna say somebody can combo kill these two right now. It'll be really fucking funny. Watch it be the Myrmidian. Runara, it's your turn.
I realised I never checked it, but do you know when I've changed my ASMR ability to the wings?
Correct.
What's the speed? Is it like the fly spell, or is it like
It's-
my movement speed?
I pretty much treat it as your movement speed, I believe. I don't believe it
Okay.
doubles your movement speed at all.
No, I wasn't sure. That's why I don't think it's the first time I've ever used it. Sure, then I'll just be dashing to
These golden wings,
there.
and you learn to fly again.
How,
Oh yeah, that's the
how-
other thing. You've just been golden this whole time with golden wings flying about.
Yeah, there is that. What's the health looking like for the two next to me, for one and
That's the question for
And
one and
low.
low. I know one has been
I've
hurt a
got
bit.
29 hit points.
low? How you looking?
I'm at 49.
Okay, I'll do a 4th level healing word on one. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Once more with feeling.
Why is it done that
Once
way?
more.
Healing word. If I click that, this is how we do it. This is how we do it.
This
Clicking
is
the fire
how we
now.
do it. You heal for 13.
Thank you very much.
It's Grok the officer's turn.
Wait.
Okay. The Myrmidian, the Elemental, Wittek. Those are the ones I could see. The Myrmidian is on 1. Elemental's on 2. Fire Elemental. Destiny's on 3.
Who's on
Wittek's
first?
1. 1 is, obviously.
Also, now that we're all kind of down here,
It's gonna go for the Myrmidian.
Das, now that we're all down
Yes.
here, and we're gonna be down here, I assume. Should we actually move over the turn order from just quickly, just because
I
we're all
can't
down?
move it.
Can.
I can't move it.
Yeah, I can't move it.
It's really weird. Like I can have it up. Like I close it right now. I open it back up, but you guys still can't see it.
Can we edit the numbers on the thing itself?
We would have to do
Yeah.
it manually.
We
I'd
can
have
only
to do
see we can only see the initiative that was rolled on this map, basically.
Which this thing is like you guys like have that whole combat. I could do it, but we're getting closer towards the end of it at this point.
Yeah, true.
So Grok
Maybe
is gonna go for the Myrmidian. Leeching off of Destiny. And Destiny, as he moves away from... As this motherfucker gets off Destiny after nearly killing him, Destiny is, because he's a fucking idiot as well, is going to attempt... Yeah, he's going to, because he can. He's going to use a Mage Slayer a War Mage reaction to do Vampiric Touch. And attempt to attack him. That's a 24. It was at 3rd level. 12 necrotic damage, and he heals. Is that 12 there? 12 there. So Grok takes that. Grok is
Why
going
you
to...
been muted this whole time?
What? That wasn't me, was it? Was someone muted?
No.
Was it me?
Carls, you're the best of us.
Someone who was muted for a period of time. Also,
It's okay,
just
buddy.
just to confirm as well, Das,
We're back fun.
because the abomination has moved back into to tack down where I'm currently inflamed.
Yes.
Because he's re-entered my circle, would he take another D10 because he's entered my space again?
Correct.
Shall I roll a D10 for you? One D10 for you.
Yep. Still alive.
Every little counts.
It's still alive.
Ah,
It's still alive. So, it's going to attack the Myrmidian. It has +3 to both of these. That's a 16 to a 19, and that's a 18. And the Myrmidian's got a AC of 18. So unfortunately, they do both still hit. That's... What's that now? That's 13 plus... Change to acid. 13 plus 3. 16. And... The Myrmidian still lives.
Oh, is this thing alive still? Jesus.
It's still alive.
I sent it to
To
die.
die.
Yeah, I'm very sad to say though.
I
that,
got
like,
great balance for this thing.
It's gonna die whatever happens next though, because it's
No.
currently in me though, so it's gonna
I'm not
take...
gonna let that happen.
Everyone's
Good
gonna
luck.
shout at you to drop your form in a minute, but it's just like throw a rock at Grok.
Save
Fuck it.
him.
Current objective: save the rock.
he's just gonna turn around as his stone slowly melts into lava and give everyone the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was gonna go for like a Shakespearean like death soliloquy. Tell his whole story and just disappear.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Fucking Caesar's monologue because he's being killed mostly
Yeah.
by Serenus right now, which is one of his own. At 2 Serenus. Lo, it's your go. What the fuck, Joe do?
Working out what I can do.
Your best.
Oh
Right.
God.
I am aware of the time, folks, as well, but we're kind of close to the end of it.
Yeah.
We're so close to killing this thing
Two
and
of
the monster.
Also Grok.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
It's like we can
We're
keep
so
going
close to
with that.
killing this and Grok.
Grok's like, hey. Oh wait, you meant him.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Manifest
mate. This
it.
is not about you.
Understandable. Have a
It
good
was
day.
never about you.
I'm going to move. I've got to move to this brazier,
Boogie.
and then I'm going to use a. First off, I need to check if I've got my action economy right. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm then. gonna
Mate, you're the only reason any of us are alive.
Truly.
I'm then going to use a bonus action to Misty Step.
I'm back.
Over to this brazier.
Okay. Which side of it do you want to go? Because you want to go on top of the brazier?
I'm not going on top of the brazier. I'm resistant to fire, but fair enough.
It's currently out. Like the brazier's not on. Which, by the way, most of the people who are moving right now, like King, you can see, like you can see because Serenus is a literal light bulb right now. Or Serenus, no, Runara. Why am I doing that? It's the first time back in ages. Runara, they're both on fire, but one is a radiant light, one's a light bulb, one is a torch.
Out of
Sorry.
all of the things that are happening right now, two of the party being on fire is not a problem.
It's not even secondary.
And
Not even
Saren-
tertiary.
And Lo has dark vision, so Lo is fine. Lo, what are you gonna do now? You have an action still.
Yes, that was what I was currently debating.
You can tell I've been playing 40k because I'm literally just like looking where Lo is and trying to see, can Lo draw a line of sight to I just take the shot, Piglet? But no. Not where you are currently.
Hello.
Actually,
say
wait, are you?
that.
Wait, hold on, shit, wait, fuck.
You say that?
Gets out the ruler.
Wait, hold on, shit, fuck, wait, hold on.
What if they moved one over?
Fuck.
This is me and Baldur's Gate, like,
Sorry.
where does
sorry
the
for
Eldritch
language.
Blast hit?
Sorry for the
Have you
language.
heard
but I
anything
couldn't
we've
really-
said ever? I apologize for saying fuck once.
Stacey's like, oh, crumbs!
Oh, fiddlesticks, that ruffles my feathers.
I can actually take a pot shot at Destiny with a fireball,
Yes.
and I'm gonna try.
Ball?
Yeah.
Not a bolt?
Arms, Mike.
Whence?
Not houses.
I'm sorry, whence did you learn that spell?
I mean, I don't care. Throw it.
Okay, you got it. But just be aware, that's a 30-foot radius. You can-
yeah, that's what I mean.
Heroin.
Yes, I also have that. I was just saying it's kind of hilarious that I have a fireball in range.
I'm just saying, love, you do have
Really
every homie, yet it is hilarious. However, caveat, you do have homies who are in low health right now. They are only alive because of you. Please do not redact that.
It's like I'm cashing in.
Yes, but all my healing is on a bonus action.
Well,
Don't
you-
worry about healing us. Just don't.
don't worry
kill
about
us.
healing, just don't kill them. Because you'll
Right.
hit all of them as well with your fireball.
I am.
Well, if you did, it would be very funny.
It would be hilarious.
I'm going to take 2 shots with Eldritch Blast at Destiny.
Okay. His AC currently is 12. He used his reaction a minute ago to perform shield. He cannot use, or to perform vampiric touch. He cannot use shield.
Okay.
2 shots.
Bang, bang.
Is it 2
I'm
or 3
more or
shots at
less-
level 10?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
If he hadn't used vampiric touch,
You'd be dead.
he would be very fucking close.
Ah, steward.
But you have just removed the fact that he just used vampiric touch. Actually, yeah, concentration.
With undo to turn. Oh yeah,
One
it's
sec.
concentration, isn't it? Vampiric touch.
Ah, you dropped it, you dumb bitch. Fuck you.
Bane of my life as a necromancer.
Yeah. Good news, love. You dropped his concentration on vampiric touch.
I cast.
Okay.
You're doing it.
Let's go.
That's the end of your turn. You've moved, bonus action actioned. Poe.
Oh shit.
Poe's got a gun.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh no, you have your scimitar out right now. You switched.
I
out to
do,
it.
yeah.
Shank him. Do it. Fucking
Yeah,
shank
as
him.
I watch this happen, as I've like set this amazing trap in my head and been like, I'm gonna wait, and then everyone goes in, and I'm like, never mind, and I'm gonna follow with it
Fucking
in,
murder
and
this
I'm
man.
just gonna.
Bear in mind, you
Try
have
and kill him.
double. You bear in mind, you have double movement right now because of move.
Oh, then I can't flank, so
Well,
that makes no difference to me.
It's more to help if you want to go down and stab Grok in a minute.
Oh,
just-
I might.
That's
I-
secondary.
I need to hit.
I feel like as you're going around the corner, I'm just hearing the Wonder Woman theme happen for some reason. Like,
No,
this
don't build it up for me to roll another one. Like, come on, let's get down on the level here.
Okay,
What I
okay,
realistically roll.
Manifest
Yes,
it.
Everything goes into slow motion. The Eldritch Blast coming
No,
past your shoulder
no,
as you walk
no.
around the corner.
Shut up.
Manifest.
As I
Roll.
try and find, I
This
can't
is-
even. You're typing me up so much I can't even see the option.
Oh, this is a straight roll, no advantage, no disadvantage.
I mean, 13 will literally hit him.
It will hit,
Ugh.
and you have cold damage on it.
Cold
That
damage.
is the cold damage is there.
Yep.
Second one.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's fucking
He
go.
had, from the last attack, 1 health.
Curls. This is it.
Sorry, I felt it through.
It's
through the
been
ears.
4
I felt-
years.
More than that, I felt glorious catharsis from 100 years ago.
Decapitate it.
Do it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
for
'cause we did
glory,
that horn.
this would mean more stuff, but for Pox, it's put it down and keep him dead. So it's
Oh, there's a monster in front of you. How
Yeah.
do you hunt it?
Sever the major arteries and then decapitate.
So, as you're there, and you can tell that magic of the necrotic vampiric touch begins fading, as he's recoiling back from the blast, one hitting him at the brow, you grab, basically holding him by the head near the spire, like grabbing it there where it's firm, split the throat, and then just... And after a final snap, and a cut, and a hack, the body of Destiny falls to the ground dead, blood spurting. The jaw falls slack. The spire snaps from the horn and is in your hands. And you hold Destiny in your hands at the end of your turn. Theranos, you are a giant ball of fire.
Meanwhile,
Me.
If you remain in this form, you are going to kill the elemental, which I've kind of gotten a bit fond of.
True.
please
but,
don't.
But the thing is, can I still do an action even if I wild shape out?
You can wild shape out for free. I let people do that for free. You just go.
Yes, that's true.
All you have to do is
Okay.
move. You just have to not be on
If
top
he
of
moves over the Myrmidian, he hurts it.
Yeah.
He can drop out
It's
of it
currently
now.
it's currently
If you
in my
move
space.
past, like when
Oh.
he's been moving at diagonals, so he's been able to move around people.
him. Right.
And when he's that extra movement, it's like essentially if a person's here and he's here, he's been doing like this, wrapping around it, but this he will have to either drop it now or move through them no matter what. Because he's basically here at present.
Yeah.
So do you drop your shape form, Theranos?
How okay, right, I need to think this through properly, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop wild shape, So I'm gonna come back to my corporeal form.
Yep. You land down there. This being is barely hanging on. Like, there's some center element of it holding mass together, but pieces of it are sloughing off and then like reconnecting back in. But it's been burnt constantly, it's been damaged heavily every turn. This thing is not going to regenerate if you keep the pressure on it now.
Okay, and then I am going to. I'm going. Ooh. I'm trying to think of something. I gotta make sure I find things that ain't gonna hit, because the thing's right next to me as well, so I'm gonna be sure.
If it's something that is a line compared to a radius, is probably going to do something. But if it's a line, you can aim it, because there is spaces here where you could aim and not hit friends.
You could also have
Okay,
punched it
right.
in your elemental form before you switched out.
I did debate that, to be honest, but if I ended my turn where I was, then he would have gotten the thing would have got fire damage instantly because it's still in my space.
Correct.
So I will. Yeah, I am going to. Ooh, actually, I'm going to take one of my stones. I take a stone out of my pocket, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Magic Stone it, but rather than throwing it,
You're going
Can
to
I
beat him in
have
the
it-
head with it?
can I just hold it in my hand and just punch through this thing's head with holding the Magic Stone?
You going back to, like, here is a biologically enhanced entity in front of you, and you're going back to the peak caveman of hit in head with rock, unga bunga.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna like crush it in my hands, so like
To be
I
fair,
feel like
it's
my hands
worked out
will
in the
glow
past.
with like the Magic Stone, like this like blue glow thing, and there's through its head.
Okay. You basically just want to shove it into the head and just like go bam, smash it in the face. Make an attack roll.
He did.
You did.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Your attack roll missed.
Damn.
Wittek.
Gun goes back into the bolster. Door comes out. And also,
You
I
will
still have
have
radiant
lightning.
damage.
Mm.
Ooh, sweet. Because I think that lasts for a minute and it's not been 10 rounds.
Correct.
Hey, cute.
You will have advantage.
I think that hits.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
So
We were
close.
down here brawling for so long.
Yeah.
We finally finished it whenever I got here.
Fucking rocket boots just fucking cut it in half.
You cut it, slice. You basically cut one of the primary elements of its, like, spinal cord within itself, as you do. And you can tell it begins trying to pull itself back together. You reach down, like you put the sword and shake it back up. With your free hand, you reach down into itself, gripping that primary element of itself. And as you do, your rocket boots begin kicking up with heat, and you pull as you burn and rip. And you just begin crushing and welching whatever is in your hands before dropping it down.
Fucking
And the feet just burn the puddle. And with that, the end of our session. The Spire of Eclipse proclaimed, Grok dead, Destiny dead, and you all go to
We
level
lived,
11.
bitch.
We lived.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
How could I
real
not
quick
give you
before we
level
end,
11
I'm gonna
after
go
this?
grab my. I'm gonna go
You-
grab
you go
my
get
thing
your
off the
shit.
floor.
Okay,
We're
you're
level
basically-
11 now.
You're level 11.
Yeah, boy.
Level up, level up. Let's
Sweet.
fucking go.
Blue end the stream so we can go do our level ups.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Bye,
It's been
everybody.
Stellar, and we should be here next
There
week.
We'll see you next week where we're all going to be a level higher. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. It's been a great evening. A good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love this game.